Hey guys, it's Joy. Hey, I had a question about how I do my kids' chore charts, so I thought I would show you real quick. Okay, so here are the chore charts that are on our refrigerator, and they have 4 slots for the morning and 4 slots for the afternoon. I usually don't use the afternoon chores. I just do 3 or 4 each morning. And what our schedule usually is, my kids just get up whenever they get up. It's not usually at the same time, but we do always congregate at the breakfast table at the same time. So what happens is if usually my middle son is the first one up, he will come in to the kitchen and I give him like a banana or something because he's usually starving when he wakes up. And then once all of them are up, then I just feed them oatmeal or eggs or whatever is on the menu for the day. And then they all get done, they bring their dishes over. I'm really trying at having them be excused from the table so we don't have mass chaos all over all the time. So that's been kind of a goal of mine lately, just to have them ask to be excused, and I say yes, and then they bring their bowl over, and then then I just say, okay, it's time for chores, go get dressed. And so they get dressed, and my boys brush their teeth and sometimes make their bed because they sleep with blankets, so anyways, they don't always have to make their bed. But then I say, come check your chore charts, and they come and check them, and then they just take off the chores and put them over on the counter, and I can see what they've done and what they haven't done. So that's typically how we get it all done at the same time. And that usually happens for us between 8 and 9 in the morning. Whenever we start breakfast, then they get done, they get dressed, brush their teeth, and then do their chores. And then we really try and start school by 9. Here are the actual little chores that I stick up each night or morning, depending on when I get to it. Usually I try and do it the night before, or I'll do it that morning, and I just kind of know what needs to be done. Like we have a fish, so the feed pet is up every day, and it just rotates around who can do that because each of them they're all old enough to be able to do that. Sorry, there's a glare a little bit. And some of these are just specific to my oldest, like taking out the trash. I have 2 trash, but he knows that the one over on the right is actually taking recycling out to the garage and sorting that. So I got these as a printable. I will try and find that and link it for you guys down below. So that is, I just used what they had. You could make your own. And also, like, vacuum, it doesn't mean vacuum the whole entire house. It's just underneath the table. We have a little handheld vacuum that they each have to take turns vacuuming under the table. And you really have to hold these loosely because my 3-year-old loves to vacuum under the table. Does she do a good job? No. But, it's just training. And I know some people have their kids do the same chore just so they learn how to do it. And I might, eventually go to that someday. But for right now, it kind of works and it kind of mixes it up. They're honestly, some days they have really bad attitudes about it. But some days they're kind of like, ooh, what are my chores going to be today? So I figure, well, any little mixing up we can do and anything that kind of keeps them, on their feet or on their toes about it, we'll just go with it. So. And the dishwasher, I've got to say, I don't have even my oldest who's 8, I don't have him unload the whole dishwasher because I have nice plates and I don't have that many plates, and so I don't want him to break them. So he just does the silverware, and for right now that's working. But the rest I think are fairly self-explanatory. Laundry, I don't have them do their own laundry yet. That is something that I kind of have in my mind for this next year, especially for my 8-year-old. I know he could do it. He does start it for me once in a while, but most of the time laundry just means folding, helping me fold and put away. So let's see, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. And the brush hair and make bed I only put those on my daughters because my sons already know, well, honestly, they don't have to brush their hair. So let's see, I think that's about it. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know. And like I said, I'll link down below the printable that I had for this. And yeah, that's about it. So thanks, guys. If you have any questions, let me know.